Hello everybody, what is up? My name is Kingspinach, and welcome to another episode of King's Speech, a series that's not so much about the gameplay, but more about things that I want to talk about, and you guys listening, but also interacting. I'm going to start a new thing today called the question of the day, but we'll get to that at the end of the video. For right now, I want to tell you guys what you're going to be seeing in the background. It's going to be some Assassin's Creed 4 single-player ship plundering, looting, boarding gameplay. I'm just gathering resources for the Jackdaw so I can upgrade it. And I thought that it would be nice to bring you guys something other than multiplayer for that game, because frankly, I bet you guys are a little bit sick of seeing all the multiplayer, and I'm a little bit bored with it too at the moment, so taking a break, thought I would have the channel take a break too. But here we are. And it's more of a serious topic this week. You guys can see from the title, it's called Love Triangle. One of my friends, another one of my friends, not the same guy as last time, is in another relationship crisis. Bum bum bum. And he wanted some advice, so I'm here to give it to him. If you guys are wondering about who I'm talking about last time, one of my other friends was going through a breakup, and I made a video about it, and you guys loved it. It blew up. It did way better than most of my videos normally do, so I was really happy about that. And I'm going to post an annotation right now, so you guys can go and click on that one, check it out, check out his story, check out my advice for that, see if you like it or whatnot. Maybe it can help you out too. But yeah, I just realized I was talking super fast. I just bolted up the stairs of my house, so I'm all hyped up at the moment. But here we go. I'm going to read the story. My friend messaged it to me. I asked him how he wanted it to be told, just so like I wouldn't get any of the details wrong, and he used letters A, B, and C, but I got very confused, so I'm going to be using names. These are not the people's names at all, so there we go, because I want to stress anonymity on the channel, but these are not the people's names. These are just random names that I'm going to pick. So my dude friend, we're going to call him, what should we call him? Let's call him Kyle. We'll call the other girl, or his girlfriend at the moment. What are we gonna call her? Let's call her Kayla, and let's call the third girl, or the second girl, the third person in the love triangle. Let's call her Emily. So here we are. We have Kyle, Kayla, and I feel like I should give the third girl a K name. Let's call her Cassandra, even though that's with a C. We're gonna spell Cassandra with a K today, because that's just how we roll. So, Kyle, Kayla, and Cassandra. Jesus. And, alright, so I'm gonna read the story, just like he told it, except with my new name. So, Kyle, Kayla, and Cassandra are all good friends. Kyle and Kayla start going out without telling Cassandra, who secretly actually liked Kyle. Now, Cassandra walked in on Kyle and Kayla making out. And now Kyle feels guilty because he hurt Cassandra's feelings. So I recorded this commentary like 6 or 7 times, and I finally found the way I want to structure it. I'm gonna give a couple pieces of advice to each of the people involved in this love triangle. I just love calling it that. It's straight out of a soap opera, you know. But I promised I would be serious, so I'm gonna do that for the majority of the video. And then I have some general advice at the end that I feel like everybody should hear. Also, before I start it up, I want to let you guys know that if you are in some sort of situation like this, whichever person you are in the triangle, I hope that my advice helps you. And if you need any sort of relationship advice, personal message me, leave a comment, whatever. If you want advice, I'm here to give it to you. I love helping people, so and I always make room for that in my schedule. So I'm here to help you out. But here we go. Let's talk about Kyle first. So Kyle's my dude friend. Number one, buddy, don't feel guilty. If you're in Kyle's position at all in this, it is not your fault, alright? You had no way of knowing that Cassandra had feelings. I feel like when I say Cassandra, she's a sassy black woman, but, jeez. You had no way of knowing that Cassandra had feelings for you. It's not your fault. You shouldn't feel guilty. This is a huge wrong place, wrong time incident, but you know, there you go, right? You can't do anything about it. The best you can do, since you all are good friends, talk to Cassandra. Maybe you and Kayla together should talk to Cassandra, and you guys can resolve the situation. Hope, like, you know, settle everything, make sure that nobody's feeling hurt, nobody is angry over this, because nobody should be. It's just a wrong place, wrong time thing. There's nothing you can really do, and it is not your fault. It is nobody's fault. It's just bad timing. Kayla, you should do the same thing. Just basically go with Kyle. There's not that much you can do either. maybe you can, since you and Cassandra are both girls, I bet you guys are probably a little bit closer than Kyle and Cassandra are, you know, just like friendship-wise. So maybe you can tell them like, oh, I'm so sorry, you know, you should have voiced your opinion otherwise, you know, maybe I wouldn't have made a movement, you know, maybe things could have been different, but like anything you can say that'll just sort of console them. Also, like, you know, it's the same thing, it's not your fault either. It's really just a bad timing situation. That's all this is. And for Cassandra, don't feel terrible about it. Now, there's a saying that I used to have. I made it up. I played it off of the There Are Plenty of Fish in the Sea because I was trying to cheer a friend up. So I came up with this sort of humorous little like after part to it. So Cassandra, here it goes. Here it goes. I hope you guys enjoy. Completely original OC content. Oh man, the C in OC is content. God damn it. But here we go. Cassandra, don't worry about it. Okay, there's plenty of fish in the sea. And think about it. Who goes to catch fish? Through Nemo, we know that divers, scuba divers, go to catch fish. And who is a scuba diver? Swimmers. Swimmers are always good looking. They're always having good bodies. So why don't you go out and get those sexy divers, right? You have to move on. And I'm sorry, I know that you had feelings for Kyle, but if you think about it, if you were really good friends with these people, they're happy together, and if you really care about them, then you wouldn't try to make them unhappy. Also, like, this is a bit more general bit of advice for everybody if you're in any sort of situation like this. If you like somebody else who's in a relationship, it is not your place to do anything selfish to try and break up that relationship or whatever, because those people are happy. And I know this is gonna sound kind of cliche like in the movies, but if you really care about them, then you'd want them to be happy. And like in the movies and stuff, all the time you see people saying like, oh, she's happy with that guy. Whatever, as long as she's happy, it's fine. And that's, jeez, that was a weird voice. That was my sobbing man voice, although it sounded sort of feminine. But that's, you know, that's okay. You think about all these couples in the US that, you know, people get divorced and then remarried. So first they were happy with someone, then they realized that they weren't happy with them, and then they found somebody else who made them happy. And I hate to use divorce as an example because it's really, you know, it's a bad situation, but they've been happy with multiple people. That's what that means. People who have dated a lot, they're happy with multiple people. It is 100% possible you will find somebody else out there who you feel happy with, who makes you happy. And at the moment, even if you feel like, oh, Kyle is the only person who's gonna make me happy, that's not necessarily true. So I'm sorry, but I hate to say this because it sounds kind of harsh, but you need to, even though you're a woman, like, you know, man up and move on. Like, you need to rise up above this, move on, but at the same time, make sure that you're not risking your friendship with these people. Because if you're all good friends, there's no reason to be like, guys, you know what? I'm done with this. Flipping the table. I'm out of here. I'm never speaking to you again. I'm off doing my own thing. It's not worth it. Because your friendship with them is so, like, it's so much more important and so much more valuable than you realize. Like, after a couple of relationships that I've had, I've sort of, like, left the group that we hung out with, and damn, the next 2 weeks are going to be the most depressing weeks of your life until you find somebody else. You're going to be bored out of your mind, and it's going to be really depressing because you have nobody to talk to. That's really all I have for Cassandra there. I do have a couple of bits of general advice for everybody, though. More of, like, basic life advice. Number 1, kids, lock your doors. Number 2, kids, knock on a door before you walk into that door, because so many situations could have been resolved. This situation would have never happened if both of those two things had occurred, or at least one of those two things had occurred. Always knock on a door, because trust me, I have seen some bad stuff by not knocking on a door and then walking in. So, yeah. Number 2, always lock your doors, because people have come in on me when I've been doing bad stuff. Well, not necessarily, but, you know, lock your doors if you're doing something that you don't want other people to intrude on. Plus, there's always a do not disturb sign. There's always a tie or a sock on the doorknob. People know what that means, so, you know, do that. Also, if you are, another general bit of relationship advice for Kyle and Kayla, mostly, if you guys are in a healthy, strong, happy relationship, then there is no reason that you should not tell your friends. neither of you guys knew that Cassandra had feelings for Kyle, and so you should operate as though she didn't. You should have told her. This could have been avoided if you had told her that you guys were a thing, because you had no way of knowing that she had feelings for him, and this probably could have been avoided if you had been more vocal. So, if you really care about somebody, then hell, tell the whole world that you love them or that you really care about them or whatever, because, you know, everybody should know that you're happy. Well, don't be obnoxious, but, you know, you should let people know. It'll avoid tough situations like this, and that's better. Also, for Cassandra, let people know when you got something going on. Don't take it too slow. I've been in your situation where I've taken it too slow and then I've just lost it. It's gone. So, if you feel something, go for it. That's basically it, guys. I think that's all the advice I have. Definitely the most important thing to take away from this is lock your doors, knock on doors. That's all it is. I hope that this video helped my buddy. I hope that this video helped anybody else who's in that situation. And like I said in the beginning of the video, new little bit of not information, but a new thing that I want to do with this series, and maybe I'll do this with my walkthroughs and stuff too. Question of the day: boom. Have you ever been in a love triangle? And if so, how did it turn out for you and or the other people involved? Leave a comment down below if you want to talk about it. If not, or if you want it to be a little bit more private and you still want me to know, PM me. I always reply to PMs unless they're like spam. So yeah, feel free to do that. Leave a comment. And, yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that any of you who needed advice or are in the same situation got the advice that you need and are satisfied with it. If you did, please drop this video a like, comment, favorite, and subscribe, because it really helps support me, helps support the channel. Lets me know that you guys love watching these kinds of videos as much as I love making them. And also let me know if you guys really want to see more dating advice videos, because I'm not opposed to making them. I just feel like if I made them all the time, then I would end up running out of stuff to say really quickly. So there we go, guys. I'll see you all in the next video of mine that you watch, but until then, I'm out, guys. Peace.